What does 2 solid weeks of Wonderland feel like for a girl like me? Stay tuned to find out.
In our appearance-driven social system, toxic productivity and diet culture are considered especially heinous. In Denver, Colorado, a dedicated goal-getter seeking to crush these vicious lies is the founder of an elite squad known as Heal Thy Spirit. These are her stories.
Hello. It is going to be, what is today? Tuesday, December 10th. And I believe this is my week 32, possibly 33, maybe both. I don't know. I wrote it down on a sticky note so that I would be able to stick it to my phone and remember as I was recording on my way to donate plasma during my lunch break. And I forgot. I left the sticky note on my desk. So there's that. Now, so I just want to give you a really quick update because you should have, or I don't know if I'm going to do it in this video, like mix the Thanksgiving update video along with the this video, because I've already recorded another video that I haven't posted, but I think it's probably going to be the same one, just depending on how long I run my mouth for. 2 weeks ago, I weighed 203 pounds, whatever date that is. I do believe that was November 24th. Then on Thanksgiving Day, I did make it to Wonderland, actually the day before Thanksgiving, I believe. And then December 1st, the first of this month, I weighed at like 200.8 or something like that. So I did gain slightly in the last couple of days. And it actually wasn't even Thanksgiving. I mean, I know I talked to you guys about it in, already, but the whole thing is that when I got home, it was Calzone Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, and we tried to get our calzones at lunchtime, but they were closed. They didn't open until the afternoon because they gave their employees like a late Black Friday opening. And so we went, and there was no food in the house because we'd been traveling for a week. So we went to Burger King and ate a BK Big Fish, which is something that, I've kind of wanted recently, last few weeks, and just never got around to having it. Actually, we did try to get it one day, but I went to the closest Burger King to my house is in the mall, and that one does not sell fish. I guess it's not a popular item for people shopping in the mall, so we didn't get it. And so we had a big fish. I had a big fish sandwich, no fries or anything along with it, and then still had calzone Friday night after, and I did my shot as soon as I got home from the airport, like 12 o'clock. So 203 pounds 2 weeks ago, 200 and some change I ended up losing in week 31, I believe. At the end of that, I lost 2.4 pounds. Then this past Sunday is my weigh day. This past Sunday on December 7th, I actually weighed 199.8. And this morning I still weigh 199.8. So I am maintaining. I did not really want to announce that I had hit Wonderland until I kind of hung out there for more than a day or two, because like I said, I wanted to immediately, when I got on the scale the day before Thanksgiving, I wanted to immediately at least post something, but that day was crazy, as I told you about in the last video. So yeah, that didn't happen. And then I did end up going back up, over 200 or to 200. So I am super excited to be in Wonderland. I am currently wearing a size 14 jeans, which maybe I'll show you in my other video that kind of summarizes. Again, I'm like recording out of order. It's so ridiculous. But I want to do that video, that long month it, you know, should have been a 6-month update to a 7th month update in November, and here we are almost in the middle of December. So I'm just gonna do kind of a, hey, how's it been on Zepbound with my first 8 boxes, which you know, depending on how you count your months. So we're gonna go with that, and you'll be seeing that this week as well. Hopefully you've already seen it, because I just spilled the beans on what I lost since then. So I'm feeling good. Size 14, I think I was in a size 22, and it was tight in that 22 beforehand. So April 21st was when I started. I am still on 12.5 milligrams of Zepbound, and it is treating me well. What other updates have happened? School. I have one project to finish up today, and then I will be done for 2024 with school. I have a few weeks, hopefully, to record some videos, more of the podcast style like I came from. Getting ready, you know, as January approaches, everybody's getting excited for the new year, and, you know, getting their schedule straight, and getting, you know, what planner do I use, and how do I use my planner, and, you know, those sorts of things. So, quick, fun, short videos. Hopefully when the new year starts in January is also my birthday month. Was thinking about doing like a monthly book club or a quarterly book club, because I do read a lot, and a lot of the information that I get comes from the books that I read, that I share with you guys. So I always wanted to do a book club, but just never got around to it. So maybe 2025 will be the year. But yeah, I am almost here at my appointment, and the update, that's pretty much the update. So you're probably sick of seeing my face after, you know, going a month without seeing me. Now I'm just, you know, throwing them at you. Hello, I am Tia, and I am here. Welcome to Heal Life Spirit Podcast. And today is going to be my week 34 update. After taking 32 shots of Zepbound. I started Zepbound in April of 2024, and I have the reason that it's week 34 of weight loss, but only shot number 32 is because I skipped 2 weeks. The first one was when I had to have a colonoscopy back in October, and then I skipped another week when I switched over from 10 milligrams to 12.5 milligrams, because I didn't have great success on 10, and you can go back and watch that video for my summary on that if this is your first time here. But 12.5 I have been on now for 2 full boxes. So I just started my 3rd box. I took my shot on Friday, which was my 3rd box of 12.5 milligrams, and, you know, still very positive results, as you will see. Have also been doing an experiment on the the right side only. And I apologize, I'm on my way to donate plasma. I changed up my plasma donation days, but this is the best time that I have to record videos. So I apologize for the sound. I'll try to modify that in my edit. And also for not looking directly at the camera. I should probably put my sunglasses on, because then it won't be so weird, like I'm not actually looking at you. So as I was saying, I am doing in the midst of an experiment, because based on my prior results on my prior boxes, I felt like I had better results whenever I injected on the right side of my body. So for the last 8 weeks, I have injected only on the right side of my body. Like, I rotate spots, but only on the right side. And Friday was the first time in 2 months that I injected on the left side of my body. And so I will do a video about that once I'm through 2 more boxes on dealing with the left side. I don't feel like I'm going to need to move up to 15 milligrams anytime soon. So there's that. Now for the update, and I'm trying to make these update videos shorter because I plan to, give more podcast style videos throughout the week, and then I'll just do a quick 10 or 15 minute update video, which it may not even be that long. You should be all caught up by the time you're watching this, or I should say I should be all caught up. I know for a fact that I have 3 videos to upload as of the recording of this. So the recap, basically catching you up, last week's update, as well as last week's update kind of was the Thanksgiving video. And then I also got a DEXA scan, another one. So I originally did a DEXA scan back in July, and that video is available for you to watch as well. And on Friday, I had another DEXA scan, and I am excited to share those results with you, but I'm going to hold that off so that this video isn't too long, and so that I can be the nerdy Tia that I am and show you the receipts on my progress thus far. But there's that. So for the update this week, as I mentioned, I was on took a shot of 12.5 milligrams. At the end of last week, week 33, on Sunday, I do all of my weigh-in days on Sunday. I take the shot on Friday. The reason for that, if this is your first time here, is because initially I started taking the shot on Sundays, but then I flipped it to Fridays in October or late September in prep for the colonoscopy, because I had the colonoscopy on a Friday, and I wanted to come home immediately and take the shot because I had been off of it. So I just flipped my shot date, and I've been doing it on Friday ever since. And my camera is adjusting as I go over the bumps in the road. So here's what you're here for. As of my last weigh-in, I weighed in at 198.8 last Sunday. This morning, I weighed in at 197.6. So that means, and sorry, apologize while I adjust the camera again. That means that I lost 1.2 pounds this week, for a total loss of 43.2 pounds, I believe. My starting weight on Zepbound in April was 240.8 pounds. So I am very pleased with the progress. I am okay with averaging about 1.5 to 2 pounds a week. Last week, in week 32, whatever week it was, I actually lost 1.8, and the week before that I lost 2.4. So I don't tend to have consecutive back-to-back for like a month straight of losses. So I'm, again, very pleased with that. This week I only worked out Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, which is, drastically low for me, because I tend to work out pretty much every day. I might take 1 or 2 rest days, but I was wrapping up the semester for school, had this big project that I was working on. My sleep was not fabulous. Well, most nights it was. I also, went back to 2 days at Target, because it's the holiday season. So I just picked up a few extra hours as well to help them out and help me out. So working 2 nights this week and staying up until 2 a.m. Friday night, or Saturday morning rather, working on my last assignment, which I did get an A in that class, by the way. So my sleep was crazy. But here's the one thing I want to tell y'all. So we went to a gun show here in Colorado yesterday. Me and my son and my other half, Vaughn. And you know how they have tables set up, you know, obviously with firearms and ammunition and things like that, but they also have other, like, they'll have like crafts people, or they might have, I just turned into the wrong location. I turned early. They'll have like craft tables set up, or people selling like beef jerky and things like that. Well, lo and behold, there was a table set up with a lady selling peptides. And I thought, you know, I know that you can get peptides like over the counter or whatever. But as I go, you know, and that still was a little suspect for me, for her to be selling peptides, you know, having a table set up. But she also had a sign up that said Semaglutide 30% off. At this point, I wish I had gone over to talk to her to kind of, you know, figure out, because I know that it cannot be legit, you know, because she literally was set up. I mean, unless she was like a healthcare provider and trying to generate business for her practice, then I'm quite sure it's not legit. But, you know, we'll see, or we won't see, because I didn't go over and talk to her. But I just want to throw that caution out there, to be careful. If you're desperate, I, of all people, know how expensive this medication is, and I, you know, obviously I'm here donating plasma. I work 2 jobs. I'm doing all the things I can to make sure that funds are secured to cover my medication. And I understand the desperation when you feel that this is a medication that you need and your finances are not where they should be, you know, so that's when I throw in that caution to, you know, certainly pray about it. This medication isn't necessarily for everyone, and, you know, I do feel there's a video coming out, you know, about that as well. It's not recorded yet. It's just a thought on my mind about, you know, my sisters in faith who might be grappling with, you know, is this God's plan for me? Because they feel as though, you know, taking the assistance might be something that's sideways or not of God, being more of the world. And I just kind of want to speak my thoughts on that. So that's more to come. So just make sure that you are subscribed so that you don't miss that video when I do come out, if that's the topic that that is of interest to you. But back to the peptide lady, I just don't know. I just could not believe it when I walked by that table, and, you know, she was already talking to someone. That's why I didn't talk to her right then and there. And I had intentions about going back over, and I was like, no, Tia, not your place. Don't, you know, she's doing what she's doing. It is what it is. And so I didn't speak to her. But I just wanted to share that with y'all, because I was just mind blown by that. So I'm going to end it here because I'm where I need to be, and I'm going to go in here and let them stick my arm. And so yeah, overall week 33 was a good, or sorry, 34 is the week that I'm updating you on, was a good week. Week 33 was a good week too. So I will see you guys again soon, and you know, I hope that you have a good week. May peace and grace and peace and joy, I'm just changing up the verse, be yours in abundance. Don't forget to heal thy spirit for a healthy spirit. Take care.